Looking to throw. It's Gardner. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Make the stop. Wow, good enough for a first down at the 29.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent line play.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Got the new set of downs. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rice. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Cajuns offense back on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Henderson. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Ragin' Cajuns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Raging Cajuns have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
We saw this receiver in the 1st half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the 2nd half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Raging Cajuns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Whoa. Why not run the football right there?
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Gardner. Receiver makes the grab.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try at 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. So it's Rice in the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Great cut there. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
It's a blitz look here from the defense. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Catch made on the right side. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that.
A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. On the move now. And he's forced out of bounds with the defense and just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in a national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. They get it down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Rice offense is out there again. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. They'd love to build a drive and shoot some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? To the air, it's Gardner. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. Great catch! Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. You can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Breaks into open space. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? To throw, it's Gardner. It's an out, the catch made. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And now the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rice.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
What if they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Quarterback drops back. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Rice, 23, Louisiana, 31.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return. The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial